Hello, my smiling faces. So Clover has dropped their new our third MV or single from their discography. This one is called Lonely Girl, and the vibe I already got, or just from seeing them say Lonely Girl, or the name as the name of the title, my mind immediately goes to Justin Bieber's Lonely Girl. Obviously, I don't think it's gonna go that direction because I don't know, just like maybe there's like because there's like an X or like an X, but like a what's it called? Uh what's it called, slash through the O, and then also like the girl is like the little, looks like the rated R, like, or like little R like symbol when you're like rating like a show or like a movie maybe, and then also like the fact that there's like the I kind of looks like an exclamation point upside down, so maybe it's supposed to be like maybe the person's like a red flag or something. I don't know, but we're just gonna go ahead and watch the MV, y'all. Ooh. Oh, it's a ghost. Okay. Ah, this is cute.
เธอประกาศให้คนทั้งโลกได้รู้ว่าโลก
Oi!
เธอชอบทำให้คนทุกคนได้คิดว่าเธอเหงาฉันก็เป็นคนหนึ่งที่อาจตาม
Ooh, King! I was about to say, is this King singing?
แต่ความน่ารักคือ only thing
Get out. Oh!
ถ้าเธอมีใจก็เปิดออกมาดูถ้าเธอไม่ได้มีใคร
Oh!
ก็คงเหมือน
Are they over here summoning?
Why don't you ever fall ฉันไม่คนที่เธอน่ะชอบ Why don't you ever feel แค่ปากหัวใจมันเต้นข้างนอก
Ooh!
Ever try ไม่เรื่องมากมายเธอได้
lonely 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 girl like you
Hey!
ขนาดนี้แล้วเธอจะเหงาได้ไงดูแลเธอได้ไหม
That's we're gonna fall in love with this ghost. Oh, this is cute. Hey! Ah! Oh, they're checking her footsteps with that powder that they threw earlier. Ooh!
เธอมาบอกว่าเหงาได้ยังไงทั้งที่เธอไม่คนคุ้นคอยตั้งมากมาย Cause I wanna be with you No lie no lie Hi แค่อยากจะบอกว่าเสียดายถ้ามีใจเราไม่ได้รักมันคงจะเช้าตายคนน่ารักมันก็ต้องโดนรักได้โดนพี่ชายลองอะไรก็ไม่สนุก Why don't you be mine Oh yeah
This is funny. Because instead of like being afraid of her, they're like, oh wait, she's cute. Like, we're gonna follow her. Oh. Like, we can't go in here. It's the girls' bathroom. Ah, there'll be a message on this toilet paper. Oh, not this. Oh, they're laying in a 4-leaf clover. Oh. Ooh. The visuals for everyone, they all look really great. Like, they've always looked great from like the first single, but like it's hitting more for this time. Oh, they're making a 4-leaf clover. They ended up falling asleep. Like, what happened? Oh. Oh. She's like, are you gonna take me with y'all? Oh, cute. Well, I'm guessing like the green is supposed to represent like the color of the four-leaf clover, but it also is probably supposed to represent like kind of like Ghostbusters-esque vibe because that's essentially what they're doing. I don't know if they're there necessarily to like exterminate the ghost that is her, or is it supposed to be like they just heard about this ghost, so they're just like, oh, like we're just ghost hunting or like being like a ghost hunter, but not necessarily like trying to like get rid of it. But then the gag is that they end up falling for her because they're like, oh, wait a minute, like she's not as scary as like she looks scary from afar. But then when they finally like summon her with that little ritual that they were doing, they find out, oh, it's like a really cute teenage girl instead. And they're just like, oh, like wait a minute. Then they actually are trying to like sympathize, or they sympathize with her and be like, oh, like why did you die? Like what was it? Like what, like you didn't like basically like you seem really sweet and really cute, like you didn't deserve to die, like we should be like friends essentially is what it's giving. And I'm just like, this is cute. It's a different take for sure for like kind of going with like again this whole like lonely girl-esque vibe, but not really, because again it could be that maybe she didn't have any friends or something and she ended up dying like lonely. But then when I think it's also like kind of ironic that like she ends up like obviously she ends up dying or like lonely or whatever, feeling sad and like alone. But then like her being like in the afterlife ends up getting the attention that she kind of wanted. I think it's kind of like ironic in a way, but also kind of like, oh, okay, like interesting take, interesting way to go about it. But the song is really cute. Again, like this very much like a Clover song for sure. I do like how it's only like the third song, right? But we kind of get to see like they're still kind of in the school area where it's like I feel like for this vibe or this the way that they styled them is kind of a mixture of between the two songs, where like Boy Next Door was also kind of very like this like kind of more like street kind of like stronger style, and then same thing with like Bad Boy No Do, where they are wearing school uniforms but it's supposed to be like them being like a bad boy, like, having that bad boy vibe. And it's the same thing here where it's kind of giving them like they're very like rough looking essentially, but then they're very like cute and very sweet. So I guess it's like that's supposed to be like their the contrasting charm, I guess you could say, that they're very like boyish, but they also seem very like, oh, like, you know, more of like, oh, they can be like strong essentially, because that's what it's giving. But I think it's really cute. I like the whole like Ghostbuster-esque like kind of ghost chaser, ghost like hunter like vibes with it, because it's like it's a different concept that you would think, because from like a love song essentially. But I think it's cute. It's really cute. Everyone looks great again, like visually, like they all look really great. I really like the styling this time wise. They always like drop these again with all of a sudden, like literally the week that they end up coming out. So I'm like, okay, like, but I will say it's probably like because obviously Boy Next Door was very like, they're all very poppy, I would say. But I think is there like, I think this one's a little bit more chiller, I would say. Like it was still really cute, really poppy, but like it was more like relaxed than the other two, which were very much more like there was a lot more rapping, I think, in the last two than there was here. But like the voices, like Keen's voice, basically the two, like he is like in the lower range for this song. I think I feel like I think maybe he has in the other two, but like here, like you right off the bat, I was just like, whoa, like they are definitely trying a little bit more on the lower range. But good lord, like Keen literally killed me. Like them starting off the song with him, I was just like, it sounds like Keen, but I don't know, because his voice sounded so low. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, it's him, definitely him. But yeah, I like that at the end of the MV is basically like they fall asleep or thinking it's like maybe like a dream, and then it ends up not being a dream, and she's like, wait, like she ends up like essentially like, you know, that whole thing of like if you invite a spirit or you invite or welcome a ghost, or like you're nice to them or whatever, or you show like sympathy, they end up kind of like following you around, and they kind of like, that's kind of essentially what I was giving, like, oh, they ended up showing her sympathy or being nice to her. And she's like, oh, like, but she's not, it doesn't seem like she's a threatening ghost or threatening spirit. So like in this case it's like, okay, it's like she's like a good spirit, so like it's good energy essentially or whatever. And like I like to also like the detail to how they're, you know, how they're holding like the little those little like charms that you get when you go to like the temple, but instead like of it being like the actual like saying of what it's supposed to be like in whatever language, it was actually just like the little 4-leaf clover on it, which is supposed to be like a good luck charm essentially. But they also kind of held it with like the with that like string of pearls, which is like kind of, what is it called, the it kind of reminds you of like like when you're holding a rosary, kind of like that vibe, but instead of it again being a cross, it's four-leaf clover, which in a way I guess you could say like when you turn the four-leaf clover like a certain way, it does kind of turn into a cross. So that's kind of funny. I think that was really cute. There's a lot of details in here that kind of play in with their logo and what the name of their group is, where I think here also kind of like plays in with like, oh, like it worked in their favor, or thankfully luck was on their side, that it wasn't a bad ghost, it wasn't a malevolent spirit that was like haunting the school. It ended up being a really cute girl. So like that's, I think, supposed to be also like kind of where that plays in with it. But anyways, I think I'm gonna watch it again, because again, I always pay attention to things more the second time around, or I'm just like kind of listening to the song a little bit more, because sometimes the first time I'm just like trying to pay attention to everything going on. It's this little map for me. See, like, it looks like a little rosary, because he's over here like... That was so cute. Also, I like how they changed it from like, you look so good! I mean, clearly we can tell like who's my bias in this group at this point. She's so cute too. I'm not prepared for her, like, to see him in Ticket to Heaven tomorrow. Like, this choreo is really cute too, that little... Yeah, it's a little bit more chiller, I would say. This is so cute! Like visuals are like insane though. I also like how they put Bad Boy in there. There's a little bit more of an auto-tune in this too. See, I think it's just like rapping isn't like so fierce as the other ones were. I was like how they show you like the contrasting like color filter from it's supposed to be like a past to like the present. It's so cute. Like, it's so contrasting with what they're wearing too. How cute this choreo is. See this little Lucky Charm. That's how they end up, essentially like being in the same formation. But I was saying, like, it's kind of funny that, like, you know, the stereotypical like ghost girl like always wears like a white like kind of dress, but it's like nothing, it's never like a cute dress, it's always like a very like outdated like dress, or it's like sometimes it's like a wedding dress for some whatever reason. It kind of gives off that vibes. Whereas here, like it's actually like a really pretty like kind of form-fitting dress, which is kind of funny if you think about it, or ironic. Also, I wonder why does she write on barcode specifically? Interesting. Yeah, but yeah, I really did like it. Again, they all looked really great. The song's really cute. It's a lot more chiller than the last two ones, but it still fits within their concept. And I'm excited to see what they end up doing for the next single, because I honestly never know what to expect from them. But because it's always like, I feel like their visuals or the way that they dress them is very contrasting to how the song is, where again they look more on the strong side, but then it's very like a boyish or very popish, very cute kind of song. But I think this is also a great song to be like in a way like a comfort for people. I think it also has like message to it. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in the next one.